Yeah, I mean, I was gonna free verse or freestyle something in my way. Accelerate poetry, but it's more of a freestyle in my own style. But I'm not. Someone left me a comment. That individual, it was with the video of me and John with CFT, and the guy was like, calm down, you're paranoid, chill out. With the guy would fire you, it's nothing. You could go somewhere else, something like that. And then it's just like, that individual doesn't take any pride or respect in his what he does. You know, it was a moving company, a commercial moving company, not the best, but I take very pride. Actually, that I will get, it would offend me if I got fired unless I did something wrong. I'll be like, all right, I did something wrong, so I understand it. Like my last job, actually, as a crossing, I got fired. I was smoking pipe tobacco. I got there early, but I was on the corner, in an intersection, and I took off my so many people have fucking, deviant, degenerate fucking thoughts and ideas. I parked my bicycle. I think I took off my shoes. I took out my pipe. I smoked my pipe, and I was like, "Yeah, it doesn't look." I think I even have my vest on actually, or maybe I didn't have my vest on. But I got fired because of that. Uh, Suspended. I That week I actually got 5 jobs for that. I mean, five. Uh, uh, sh- 2 shifts a day. I was like, wow, this is great. And immediately on my phone, it was like a delete. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, what happened? And it's like the guy, called me. It's like, you're suspended. You're suspended leave. Actually, even before he talked to me about that, and I was like, it's like this. We should fire you because of that. And I got fired. It's like, I'm not gonna fire. I'm not paranoid. I'm like, I understand that. I messed up. I should have done that. It doesn't look good. With John, it was nothing to do with the job actually. John was manipulative. I wasn't being paranoid. If you look at his face, the words that he uses, the things that he says, he open and like, he just dismissive. Also, I'm not gonna go to the specifics of that. It's like, I'm not the one to be paranoid, like I did something wrong, and I said I gotta, be aggravated and angry. See, now I see kind of what that person might have thought that. But you know what you should do? You should watch the whole video actually. That's what you should do. And catch onto words. I mean, I know it's difficult to have a kind of thought process and to grasp information and process it there, It's difficult. I can that person. Also, it's very condescending of you to say that I'm paranoid and I'm freaking out because I want to get fired. I'm not that simple-minded, simpleton person. If I get fired, there's something wrong, that's fine. If I get fired and I didn't do anything wrong and you're lying, deceiving, then it's a problem. See, in that video, I kind of understand it. It was to the point like, not that they're gonna fire me. I mean, I'd be like, I could care less. But they would do something manipulative, deceptive, like a lot of people did in my life. That's not paranoia. That's not paranoia. Just because you don't want to admit it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. See, you're not even paranoid. You're not even delusional. You manipulative, deceptive individuals. Well, like pretty much that person is. And I have a problem with you. I don't want to work with you. I don't work with you. I don't want you to come to my job because I work because you don't fucking like me, pretend you don't fucking know me, and try to be my friend. Get in my bed, actually, some fucking woman. You're disgusting what you really are. Like just Cindy, Amber, fucking Dominica, a lot of you over there. You're gross and you're nasty as shit. And this beard makes me evil? Well, fuck you again. Shit, you're narrow-minded too. You know? But it led me to today, people were communicating, and a lot of people, they don't take pride in the work, and it's not just today. It's like they don't care about what they do. It's like they can do it just like you or better, but they don't care about it. I couldn't even understand that though. Like you don't respect or passion, huh? Even a moving job. You don't like, just say you're obsessed to think about it, but don't you take it seriously a little? The things you could, better yourself, the moving industry as a whole, it could be actually fixed. There's things you could create, and actually, you one or two people. One person strikes me like in memory because he understood things. He actually respected that. He didn't want to think about it all the time, like I think about it, this and other. But he understood actually. A lot of people just dismiss it. All they want is the paycheck and like just do their job and go home. It's like, well, why don't you do something that you're passionate about? You know, it's really, it hinders your progress. Not that insulted me with that, which a lot of people did because I don't know, they don't like what they do and this and the other thing. I could care less at this point. But when I'm talking about the whole spectrum of the world, society as a whole, and we have a workforce that they don't really care what they do or respect it. They could do it, but they just they feel like I'm reminded of Kevin Arnold in the TV show. And eventually, actually, he actually started doing the work, but he didn't like it. And then his father was like, who said work could be fun? Well, it can be fun if you challenge yourself, you respect it, you like it. It's you gotta adapt and like if you don't move somewhere else, do another job. That's really what it is. It's about inadequacy, and sometimes it can lead to inefficiency. A lot of times it could lead from not just from my perspective to like the workforce, anybody. If I was doing a work I didn't like, it would just you wake up in the morning, you gotta do this every day. It brings you down. It brings you down, and you bring other people down that actually might do their job properly or even better. But for your sake, if you're doing something you don't like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's been already said. Do something for a living, like a work that you like, you appreciate it. But it's just another thing actually. I think it's more deeper than that. You know, you just gotta respect something. Any job I found, not that could be the best I could thrive in. And I actually have points actually, I could grow in. I have to fix that. Actually, I have to get better at that. And there's so many things in a workforce, any kind of job that you could actually develop a skill actually, whether it's mental, physical, anything actually. So there's so many things you could do that you actually you feel fulfilled actually. But if you don't feel fulfilled, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think it's a job per se. I think it's you. I think it's really you.